Hey guys, so I wanted to make a quick video talking about the new Dragon Tail monster that was announced today. This is going to be out of the new deck building set, or its Duelist Advance, I believe. But essentially this card makes Dragon Tail pretty insane in my opinion. It also bridges the gap for the deck so that you can easily put Branded as like probably the best engine in this deck. So this card is a level 3 Dark Dragon. That's the important part. You can send this off a Branded Fusion and trigger its effect that it presumably has, since all the Dragon Tail monsters get an effect when they're used as a fusion material and sent to the graveyard. So let's read what it does. It has an on-field effect that's pretty good as well. So here it is. During the main phase, quick effect, you can fusion summon one Dragon Tail fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. You cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except for fusion monsters. So you're fine playing Branded at that point. And it's basically an in-engine Cartesia for Dragon Tail, so you like to see that. If this deck ever gets like a fusion deployment, this card becomes insane. But it's already really insane in terms of the Branded interaction because of the next effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a fusion summon, any fusion summon, you can set one Dragon Tail spell or trap from your deck, and then you can negate the effects of one face-up monster your opponent controls. You can only use each effect once per turn. So this card is absolutely insane. It turns Branded Fusion into an automatic board breaker and also gives you the ability to bridge entirely into the Dragon Tail engine just off of one Aluber or one Branded Fusion. Now, it does require a couple discards, I will say that, but it is a one card combo that as long as you have like basically one or two discards, you will be able to do this combo line very effectively. And I think it makes Branded incredible, like the Branded Dragon Tail build incredible. This makes it so you get a board breaker out of Branded Fusion, and you get to basically go through your whole Dragon Tail engine. It's really cool. So let me show you what the combo looks like, and we can work on it from there. This is the deck list I'm working with right now. It's really preliminary, honestly. I'm choosing to run the Dragon Tail Flame. This is nothing to exactly go off of. I think that you could also potentially make this into a 50 to 40 card build. I'm just very much 60 card build at this point, but you can definitely make this into like a 50 card build, like if you want to remove like two Shrouded, two Saronir, right? Also, Dragon Tail Branded, you have to know what the Dragon Tail fusions do. This is Dragon Tail Etherian. This is the guy that you make going second most of the time, so this is really only something that you'll see going second, but it's incredible. If this card is fusion summon, you can target monsters on the field or in graveyards up to the number of monsters used as material from the hand and return them to the hand. So this is really good as a board breaker. So you make this guy going second, and then Grammel will be your end board piece. You make this guy going first because when you activate Dragon Tail card or quick effect, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. And they both have an effect when two or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time. So basically, when a fusion happens, you can special summon this card from the graveyard but banish it when it leaves the field, basically. So this card is what you guys are going to see in the combo line we're going to make, but also you can obviously make this guy going second, and then you just make your line a lot better going second. Also, Dragon Tail Horde, I'm opting not to run in the main deck, but you could obviously run this too, especially if you're running more of a Dragon Tail build where you at least can play off of like these other guys like Pan and Urgula. These are bricks, but they make your Dragon Tail fusion just a lot better because it helps you break the board, and they just have really, really great implications going second. And then also being able to potentially set both of Dragon Tail traps is very important, but the one card combo does not necessarily have to go through these guys. Also, Lucius is very good, so you can also just like opt to cut these two and just run Lucius because they all do the same thing. When they're sent to the graveyard for a fusion, they will let you set a Dragon Tail fusion spell or trap, so you can obviously get to the Rahu Dragon Tail that way. So let me show you guys in the combo. Alright, so let's show off the one card Aluber combo now. So all you need is one monster discard plus like any other discard. So we can go normal summon Aluber, search out the Branded Fusion, and then Branded Fusion will then send out the Albaz plus the Dragon Tail Mulr. because Mulr is going to be able to then chain block the Lubellion, so we can go chain link one Lubellion on the new chain link, discard the non-monster, or it could just be make sure to keep a monster in hand to use, and then chain link 2 Mulr. I accidentally added it to hand there, silly me. And then you can go use its effect on chain link 2 to then, if this card is sent to the graveyard as a fusion material for a fusion summon, you can set one Dragon Tail spell or trap from your deck. And then also you can negate the effects of one face-up monster your opponent controls, so this also makes Branded Fusion into a board breaker. This basically makes Branded Fusion into an extra Ryzeal, right? Like this out to detonator, this makes Branded Fusion an out to detonator, which is just crazy. And then we can set the Rahu Dragon Tail, which is the Dragon Tail equivalent of Branded Fusion. This card's insane. And then we can spin back the Fallen of Albaz plus the Mirror Jade. And then we can activate the Rahu Dragon Tail to then send to the graveyard our whatever monster we have in hand. Like, hopefully it's like a Tragedy or something, or another Dragon Tail monster, so we can like set even more. But then here I'm gonna set the Dragon Tail, or send the Dragon Tail Pan, because this is a really good send going second, because it also destroys one monster on the field, non-targeting, and also sets a Dragon Tail spell or trap. So, but it can be really any Dragon Tail monster, so if you don't want to run this brick, you could also just send the level 4 Rota. That's just fine. I just think it works well with this deck when you have enough of a Dragon Tail engine to play Dragon Tail on its own, because some games you will be. And then Dragon Tail Grimmel is going to come out. This card is the end board piece for Dragon Tail. This card's crazy. And then you can trigger the Dragon Tail Pan in the graveyard to then destroy a card. Then you can trigger the Grimmel if you're going second to then pop a card. So far, you've already destroyed 2 cards on the field plus negated a face-up monster just by resolving Branded Fusion, and you haven't even resolved a Mirror Jade, so then you could go Mirror Jade, banish a card. That's 4 interruptions already off Branded Fusion. That's crazy. I can see why Branded Fusion's at 1 now. And then we're going to set the Dragon Tail Flame. This is the target to negate a face-up spell or trap on the, or sorry, just a spell on the field, because Branded can be like randomly blown out to things like, you know, Called by the Grave, Forbidden Droplet. This line doesn't lose to Called by the Grave, which is nice, but I still think this is really something that, you know, I don't want to get dropleted out of nowhere, Book of Eclipsed or stuff like that. And then it also lets you draw a card, which is really nice, so then you can go Mirror Jade, banish on your opponent's turn, send the Albion, so you can like recur into like a Branded in red or something like that. And then you can go Grimmel by chaining the Dragon Tail Flame to negate a spell in the field. So this could just be a random negate on your board, because your opponent always has to go through a spell probably, right? Unless it's like just Ryzeal starting their monsters, but then Grimmel can chain to pop a card. This is pretty nice. I really do like this on board, honestly. And it's like really solid for just like one Branded Fusion. I think Mulr is crazy. This card makes Branded into one of the better, for sure, engines with Dragon Tail. We'll see, especially like with the new Branded support eventually down the line, you know, how Mulr fits into all of this. But I think Dragon Tail might end up being the future of Branded, frankly, because this gives us a really nice grind game. You know, all these cards synergize with Branded. Dragon Tail Femina is also just a quick play. Discard, you can fusion summon a 1 dragon or spellcaster fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. It's a quick effect, by the way, so you can use this on your opponent's turn or your turn to just like randomly make Sanctifier or a Borreload Furious or a Chaos Star Source. So let me know down below if you guys want to see the updated deck profile. If this video gets to 200 likes, we will do the deck profile, and we will be seeing you guys later. And MyGamesGX signing out. Also, make sure you're subscribed. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We are less than 300 subscribers away from 10,000. Make sure you're a part of the party, guys. Really do appreciate it. About 2 years on YouTube now, and I really do appreciate all your guys' support. You guys are the best community in the world. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a great day. What was your favorite part of this video in the combo? Are you guys looking forward to Dragon Tail? Let me know down below. We'll be seeing you guys later. MyGamesGX signing out.